Are live. Welcome, guys, back to the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle, joined here with Dre Richardson, aka B Kaepernick on Twitter. If you guys haven't followed him already, and we've got a 5-game NBA slate and a bunch of hockey games to go over. So hopefully it's a good day. I know I have one play in the NBA, and that's pretty much all that I got for today. I have to still get Nick's place. Forgot to do that because I'm slow. Anyways, um, no, but it was a good night last night. We'll go ahead and recap that. Jay, do you want to recap what you did yesterday? And then I got a little bit of a story and stuff. So
Yeah, I didn't do much at all yesterday. I had the my man Monday parlay hit. I had
nice.
the Carolina team total over 2.5. I had the Nuggets money line, and I also had I forgot the third team. I think we got Oilers puck line. So those three hit.
There you go. There you go. Can't complain about a little bit of. So now you get 2 plays in last Woody standing.
Yep,
I totally forgot to put in yesterday for the Manic Monday. It happens.
it happens.
Um, but no, it was definitely a good day yesterday. And we'll start off with a little bit of spring training action. 2-1 day yesterday for that one. The Orioles didn't win, but the Astros did, and so did the Padres on a ninth inning grand slam. So 2-1 day there. I'm now 11-3 in spring training baseball this year. So we'll have more spring training games up for the midday money on Higgs Show, which I'm going to be running by myself today, which is going to be interesting. And then the other sport that I did yesterday was the NBA. Obviously, I kind of went to one of the games that I did bet on. My loser yesterday was the Kings. I figured they would be able to cover against a Miami Heat team that kind of been struggling lately. Lost by 20. The winner, though, was the Denver Nuggets -3.5, and boy, was that one a sweat. But I kind of went degenerate mode yesterday. Seeing that I went to the game, I grabbed Denver -3.5, Denver money line. I threw money on the game at halftime for the third quarter money line. Nikola Jokic triple double. Every single one of them hitting. The only thing that I bet last night that didn't hit, I got a little bit degenerate and put Nikola Jokic first basket as well. And that was Aaron Gordon who got it. But I made a lot of money last night on the Nuggets, but that was not the highlight of my night. I'm going to actually put myself a little bit full screen. If you guys haven't seen on Twitter, I was able to get my Jamal Murray jersey signed. Yeah, I didn't expect to. We were not sitting anywhere close to the court. We actually got very lucky to get it because actually I'll bring you after the game. We're like, my dad's like, yeah, we're not going to jump right back into the car because it's going to take a while. Let's go over to one of the bars, have a drink, and then head out. As we were walking over to the bar, I kind of heard a couple people walking behind me. It did a little bit of a double take and saw Jamal Murray with a bodyguard and his girlfriend walking like behind us. And I ripped the jersey away from my girlfriend had the jersey at the time wrapped around her arms because she was freezing. Ripped it away from her, asked for the marker from my dad, ran up and got the autograph. It was really cool. If you guys haven't seen the pictures already, they're up on Facebook. Hell of a night. That kind of so I think we got a frame in the mail already, and that's going to go right up in the office when we get back to Greenville. So super, super exciting last night. I I think I was in tears last night when I did it because I've been following the Nuggets for a while. I've been following them since freaking Carmelo was there. So definitely a fun experience last night. They come to Charlotte once a year. We went 2 years ago, and hey, they're 2-0 whenever I go to the game. So really fun time, and I'll be looking forward to next year when we get to go back. But definitely. Oh, hold on, I'm
And
muted.
also like live betting games betting on games that you go see live always work out for me. I made bets on
Yeah,
like Boston when I went to go see them in OKC a couple of weeks ago. It always works out when you go watch them live.
it always does. I mean, last time I went there, I wasn't betting sports. I was doing the lineups, but I wasn't betting. So, um, I didn't have to sweat it out last time, but it's definitely a lot of fun when you have money on the game as well. So definitely a really fun time. That jersey I wore for the last time last night. It's gonna get plaqued up and it's gonna go right on the wall in the ESB headquarters in the office, right next to the signed Jerry Jeudy jersey that we have. So it was definitely one of the best nights of my life. So very, very fun. Anyway, we'll go ahead, head to the chat, say hi, and we'll go over some games. So what's up, my guys? Let's get us cash today. Hit the like button, show some appreciation, subscribe, and share. Dang right, Marcos. Twin, how was the game? It was fantastic. No, I did not have courtside. We didn't have nose bleach, but we were up a little bit in the lower section, so it was definitely fun. Did you get a big honey? No, it was just, I don't know if that's not Jamal Murray's nickname. I could be wrong. I don't think that we got to meet him slightly. So originally I asked for like a picture, and they're like, "Oh, we got to keep going because it's an NBA player. They don't want to get recognized in the middle of Charlotte." He signed my jersey as he was walking. So, we didn't really get to like meet him, say hi or anything, but that was still pretty cool. Crazy night in the NBA, got a fade. The injury report: Boston was a blowout, and Toronto they barely came back and won. The Kings let me down. I guess the Heat was tired of losing. They won by 20, so yeah, I guess so. Today, Twins. I like Bulls money line. Let me pull up what. Against Washington, I could see that. That's fine, but that's a -4. I'd have to lay the 4 points. Sixers, no. Me and Dre disagree on that one. We'll go over that one in a minute. Lightning and Blue Jackets. Lightning, I honestly don't know I know the Blue Jackets against the Islanders, so I'm going to say no to that one because go Islanders. But I don't know. I don't know about the other two. We'll go over those games in a minute. Yes. Let's get it today. Everyone like and subscribe. Dang, right? Portland is so bad. Never again. They blew that. What? That was like an overtime game.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we're going to go ahead and jump into the NBA. Actually, before we do that, if you guys have not tweeted out yet, #bestbarsupdogs. It's for the Barstool Best College Bar in America. Supdogs is in East Carolina where me and Nick live. They're currently in the Final Four, I think, with a Miami of Ohio one, Penn State, and Chica in California bars. #bestbarsupdog. Get them into the finals. They've made it to the finals or won it the last 3 years. So they won it in 2019 and 2020. Came in second to the Chica bar in 2021. So gotta get some. It's a revenge spot. We would face them in the finals, but. And if they win, there's like deals and stuff at Supdogs that entire week. So I would like some free food and stuff. So go ahead. #bestbarsupdogs. Dude, they have some good drinks too. Anyways, we'll go ahead and start with the game that me and Dre disagree on. And it happens to be my only play. My Milwaukee Bucks are in Philadelphia taking on the 76ers. Sixers are a 1-point favorite, total of 231.5. Dre, I'll let you go first, and then I'll tell you why you're wrong.
All right. I like the Sixers in this game. The game total opened up at 229. It dropped at 227.5, and now it's back up to 232. Both teams are coming off losses to top-seeded Western teams. The Bucks lost to the Grizz, and the Suns lost to the Sixers. Well, Suns beat the Sixers. So the Bucks have a worse defense of the two, and the Sixers are the better offense. The last meeting between these two ended 123-120 win for the Sixers in Milwaukee. So I'm going to take the Sixers in this game. But my first original play was a Sixers team total over 114.5. It just went up to 116.5. But yeah, I'm going with the Sixers.
Yeah, okay. The big thing with me is that the Sixers haven't been covering. They haven't been playing all that well lately. You will see Giannis again today. He will be back. This Milwaukee team is. Oh, where did it go? There we go. Oh, come on, screen. There we go. Now stay. Okay. Milwaukee will be having Giannis back, Holiday back, Middleton back. So they've been a little bit beat up lately, and they've still been covering games. They didn't cover last game, but that was against Memphis. You can't really fault them. Memphis is a really good team. Other than that, before that, they covered in 4 out of their last 5. Their only non-cover was a bad game versus Minnesota, which Minnesota has been hot too. So this Milwaukee team has been playing really well. Sixers have covered in 3 out of their last 10 games. Granted, it's been 3 out of their last 6 technically. But I feel like this is a spot where these are 2 teams who are high up in the Eastern Conference. What is it? How far? These teams are tied in second, both 1 game out. I think Milwaukee's the better team in this one. I took them on the money line at plus 105 last night. I believe it's still slightly plus money, but I'm going to be on the Bucks. That's my only NBA play today. I had another strong lean, but my only NBA play today is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks. So keep on. Go back to the chat. Yeah, sorry. I just put it up, Nick. I was working on it. What do you think? I don't think about hockey. I really don't. I don't need to when I'm doing really well in NBA the last month. Let me pull up what I've been on. I've actually been doing really well in NBA the last 30 days. I'm 38 and 24 the last 30 days in NBA, up 14 units or up 12 units. So no reason for me to look at hockey. Big money is Jokic. Oh, that's weird. I normally nickname what Shaq called him. Okay, I just know him as the Joker. So that
because he's big and slow.
Oh, you know what? He's the MVP. He had his casual triple-double last night, which plus 225 for Nikola Jokic triple-double last night, and he hit it in the third quarter. Yeah, lean Blue Jackets over, bet Lightning over 5.5. There's your answer. No value in Sixers game, projected line 1.5. That's fair. Okay, Tim, how about Boston versus Toronto? I know Nick likes Boston. And then Flames and Avalanche. I honestly have no clue. Does Nick like it? Oh, my phone just restarted itself. Cool. Nick likes the under. So there you go. Those are the opinions, quote unquote, for that one. We'll go ahead and keep rolling. The Chicago Bulls are in Washington taking on the Wizards. Bulls are 3.5-point favorites. Total of 223. Oh boy. Both teams have not been particularly good lately. 4-6 for the Bulls, 3-7 against the spread, and then 3-7 for the Wizards, 4-6 against the spread. Bulls have been just I don't know what's going on with them. I know they've got a couple of injuries, but is that really an excuse to drop all the way to 5th? And now if they lose tonight, they'll be dropped into 6th place. This Bulls team is really struggling. I can't grab the Wizards though, just because they haven't been doing well either. I feel like this will leave a alone spot for me. Obviously, I'm not going to be betting any more of these games. I did lean towards the under though for this one, but no real play for me in this one.
Yeah, I agree with you there for sure, Tim. This is a bum fight. Even though the Bulls are in the playoff contention, they're not playing very well, and the Wizards are bums. The Wizards are without Kuzma still. The Bulls blew it to the Knicks last night. I'm not fond of either defense or offense, so I would agree with the under. I would lead an under for sure in this matchup. It opened up at 225, so it's already going that direction. But overall, I pass on this game.
Yeah, just not. You don't have to bet every single game, and I've noticed that I've been doing a lot better limiting myself because last year's me would on this 5-game slate would have 4 plays. I have 1 play, so I've been trying to really shorten it to the plays that I actually really like. So Wizards +4. Projected line is Chicago -1. That's fair. Plus, the Bulls are on the second leg of a back-to-back. I guess I would lean the Wizards, but nah, not really. Betting that one. We get the Mavericks, who are 11.5-point favorites in LA, taking on the Lakers. Total of 218. Normally, I would say get your hard hats, invest, and clock in, and we're fading the Lakers. I'm not laying 11.5 points on an NBA team. That 10 is my number. So, unfortunately, they made it where I can't go and fade them, and I don't bet first half. I know you have your first half bet, but I don't bet first halves. I really don't bet first quarter. I bet full games, and that's kind of how I do it. And I'm not laying 11.5 points. I'm not laying 11.5 points on an NBA team against a Lakers team who could easily win this game, to be honest. Even if LeBron James I think he's questionable or doubtful for tonight. Even if he's out, I still think the Lakers could have a shot to make this one close because Dallas is known for struggling against bad teams. So we'll see with that one. And the Lakers could kind of be in desperation mode just because if they lose tonight, they will be tied with the Spurs for the 10-11 spots. That's scary for them because that could drop them out of the play-ins. So I could definitely see a desperation spot for the Lakers and them trying to at least cover. But I'm not betting the Lakers, and I'm not laying points with the Mavericks. So pass for me in this one.
Well, personally, I think the LA Fakers are not making the playoffs or the play-in.
That'd be fantastic.
LeBron will probably try to play tonight, even though he's currently listed as doubtful. The Mavs have been hot since trading for Spencer Dinwiddie, and I believe they win this game, obviously. But the line has moved from 11.5 to 12 on my book.
Yep.
I'm taking the first half, Mavs -6.5. They're going to be up for this game after beating the Jazz, and they're only 2 games behind the free-falling Warriors right now for the top 3 seed. So I think they're going to really be up for this game at home, and they're going to do it for the fans, beat this Lakers team. I would take this now before LeBron is actually confirmed in. I don't think he's going to play, though, personally, because it's a telltale sign if he does not play, because if he doesn't, they're tanking. They're done. But if he does play, then they're going to try, to get that play-in game. But overall, Mavs first half.
That's fair. And I think that even if they make the play-in game, I think they would lose to Pelicans.
Yeah.
I'm high on this Pelicans team now, and I've never been high on that Lakers team.
Well, the crazy thing is that if they were to tie their records with the Pelicans, then they would not make the play-in.
Well, no, Pelicans are 1 spot ahead of them.
Okay.
They're right now fighting with the Spurs. Okay. They're fighting with the Spurs for that 10-11 spot. I've been high on the Pelicans team. I really have. I've been betting them the last little while. So I like that Pelicans team. But
I hope Zion comes back. I hope Zion returns. That'd be awesome.
He's done for the year. I don't think so.
Dang.
Take the day off. Lakers +11.5. Projected line, Mavs -7. Yeah, I'm not betting the Lakers. I think I bet them twice this year. Bet on them, and they lost both times. So, A&M, no. We like Washington State. No, LeBron and AD's been out for a while. Yes. The thing is, I could never lay more than 10 points. So that's what it is. We got 2 more NBA games left. The Detroit Pistons are in Brooklyn taking on the Nets. This one's another big one. 13.5 to 14, depending on your book, as your spread. Total of 234. The total even jumped up 5 points. As much as I would love to take the Pistons in this game, they're going to lose by 20. That's just how it is. They've been hot lately against the spread. They've become one of the best teams against the spread this year. They're 41-38. They've got to be top No, not quite top 5 yet. They're 10th. They're hitting at almost 55%. If you bet the Pistons every single game on the spread. They're 2-8 their last 10, 7-3 against the spread. Brooklyn's been getting a little bit better. They're 7-3 the last 10, 6-4 against the spread. I'm not laying more than 10 points. We went over that last game. I'm not trusting the Pistons right now. Yes, they've been good. Yes, they've been making me money. This is one of the games that I could easily see being a 20, 25-point game and an absolute blowout. Brooklyn's going to be pissed that Kyrie's first game in Brooklyn and they lost to the Hornets. They're not going to be happy with that one. Kyrie's not going to be happy with that one. Take Kyrie point totals. I could easily see him going for 40 points tonight. If you're playing DK as well, how much is he on DK? Just a little. He's 10,000. He's 10-8 on DK. Maybe not. But I could see him having a big game today. I'm laying off this game. Maybe a Kyrie player prop, but nothing really going in this one.
Yeah, I'm also off of this total and side for this game. I don't want to touch this game. Pistons are terrible, but they always scrappy. They play hard. The Nets, they've been losing to weaker teams that aren't even making the playoffs. So who knows what we're going to see tonight. But I do know we're going to see Kyrie Irving play his heart out again. I've been cashing his assist props since he's been playing more consistently, and I'm going to do it again tonight. Over 5.5 assists. That's pretty low for him. He averages 4.5 assists a game for the season, but they're skewed numbers because he doesn't play all the games. So yeah. I feel like he would average more if he played more games. But overall, it's minus 105. I'm gonna hammer that.
That works. I'm trying to look up his point totals for today. Kyrie is 24.5. Is minus 118. So that's not bad. I might end up jumping on that. And I'll probably play a DK lineup tonight. I'll probably have him. I'll probably play it tiered, so he'll probably be part of my lineup at some point.
He had 11 assists last night. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's just nuts.
Yeah.
Also, he'll be guarded by bigger guards too, because the Pistons have big guards. So I feel like the scoring department will be less of an importance for him because he got what was that rookie from Detroit?
Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, he's big. He's huge, man.
Yeah.
Like, good luck getting to the rim. Like, honestly, I feel like he's gonna have to kick it out to KD and to get his supporting cast involved.
Yeah, 100%. Nick's plays are in the scroller. They're in the scroller, right? Right. See, Nick. Yep, there it is. Tim, Milwaukee money line plus 105. Nick, Canes, Bruins, Penguins, all those. Pistons plus 14 projected line minus 105. 10.5. Fair enough. I like that halftime look for the Mavs. Yes, Kings did not do well for us last night. Jazz money line. We'll see. Nets auto fade at home. Yeah, we got to think most of those were without Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving was able to play last game. They didn't cover, so that doesn't help my point. But Kyrie is now going to be able to play, so I feel like this is a better spot for it now. But anyways, we got one more game left in the NBA. And this one's actually an interesting one. You get the Utah Jazz taking on the Clippers. Rudy Gobert is questionable, and Paul George is questionable, not ruled out. So he could be making his reappearance today for the Clippers, and that could be a little bit interesting. He would be, if he did play, he'd be on a minutes restriction. It would be a lean towards the Clippers for me in this game, especially at home. This Jazz team has not been playing all that well. Neither of these teams have been playing all that well, I gotta say. And personally, as a Nuggets fan, I would love to see the Jazz lose. But I feel like this is a spot where this is a Clippers spot. At home, Clippers know, hey, they're kind of pretty much locked into their spot right now because they're currently in the 8th spot on the West. They're 6.5 games back for the Minnesota 7, and they've got the Pelicans by 4 games. So they're pretty much set in their spot. So they shouldn't really be too worried. But I feel like this is a Clippers spot. Jazz have been just stumbling lately, and especially if you get Paul George back, I feel like Paul George can have a little bit of an impact, even in a 10 to 15 minutes. I think he'll have a good game. So Clippers would be the spot for me. Did I bet it? No, I did not. But Clippers would be the lead.
Yeah, I like this. I like the Jazz in this game, but only if their players are healthy. If Gobert plays and if Bojan Bogdanovic is healthy, I will take the Jazz all day. I just don't know if this Clippers team is going to be able to just throw in Paul George and be ready to go and beat up all these top-ranked teams all of a sudden off his first game back. But if those two players are hurt for the Jazz, I will lean more towards the Clippers.
That's fair. I'm pulling up their stuff now. Gobert is listed as questionable with a leg injury. Bogdanovich is listed as questionable with a calf. So
tune in to Game Time Decisions.
Yeah, tune in to Game Time Decision. We'll know more on this team hopefully by the time we get there. Cashed yesterday, Clippers. Celtics. Yes. Nets. Nuggets. Yes. Hawks. There you go. Magic. Yeah, I lean the Magic too. I'm liking that one. Grizzlies. Yeah, they blew out the Warriors. And then the Blazers. You got the Blazers at plus 4.5. Nice. What a game last night. 132 to 131 in overtime. Yeah, that was with the Blazers. Yeah, 100%. Paul George might be playing soon. Yes, he definitely could be. What up, Twin? What up, my guy? Let's get that dough. Yeah, let's get it. Suppness. Yes, suppness. Jazz money line projected minus 3.5. That's fair. I just feel like this is a low hanging fruit type situation where I feel like there's a trap spot to grab the Jazz just because you could see, oh wow, the Jazz, they're 15 games over 500, and they're going up against a Clippers team that it's 3 games under, and it's a pick 'em. I just feel like it's a trap spot. So no, I'm not biased. No, I'll bet against my Nuggets. Don't even. I'm a Nuggets fan. Doesn't matter. I'll bet against all my teams. I'm fine with that. You'll see me bet against the Mets. I bet against UNC this year. I've bet against Syracuse this year. I've bet against East Carolina this year. I'll bet against the Jets. I'll bet against the Mets. I'll bet against the Sabres, the Islanders. I'll bet against all my teams. At the end of the day, money comes first. Nick's rocking with the Jets. But I will have money on UNC for the Final Four. 76ers over. 1-800 Bulls 1-800. Fair enough. Mavs points don't add up. Nets team total over. Jazz stay away. Fair enough. Today you got the Bulls -3. Fair. You got the Bucks over. That line is escalated, so I don't mind that one. Pistons, okay. Mavs, all right. And Clippers. On the Clippers game is all going to matter who has the ball last. In soccer, he has USA, Canada, and Mexico to win. Okay, fair enough. Southern Utah, okay. The Capitals and the Nucks over 5.5. We'll go over some hockey in a minute. Loving it. Baseball today. Yanks. Should I fade or follow? My team faded them yesterday. Ain't turn out good. Yeah, I wish I bet the Yankees yesterday. I have not looked at spring training baseball just yet. I'll look at that in a little bit. But stay tuned for midday money. I'm going to be running the show, and we'll have a couple of plays. I think I'm going to start midday money around 12:30, just because I'm only going to go for half an hour because I don't have Higgs with me, so I'm not going to go crazy. All right, we got some NHL, which, Dre, this is where you're going to come in and help me out because we'll start off. The Toronto Maple Leafs are in Boston taking on the Bruins. This line's moved up because Bruins were 115 last night. Now they're in the 130s, 135 area in some books. Total of 6. Thoughts on this one?
Yeah, Bruins have done well at home. I love betting on Boston in Boston. They're winning a majority of their games at home this season. one of the best home teams in the NHL. Leafs have some questionable losses in the last 8 games. They've lost to some pretty bad teams. Coyotes it's just not good for them right now. They can't beat bad teams, but they are beating decent teams. Even though they just beat the Panthers pretty badly, I'm still going to go with the team on the stronger run. So give me the Bruins.
Yeah, I know my brother has the exact same thing, so that works. Who's that? No, this is Dre. It's Dre Richardson. Sean Austin. Dude, Sean Austin's a white guy from New Orleans. No, that's not even close. No, this is Dre. Nets team total. No respect. No disrespect to Sean Austin. He's a great capper too. But no, this is Dre. Nets team total over 120. Yeah, why not? If it is, I would bet it under. In your opinion, fair enough. No, 12. Well, after this show, I'm gonna help my dad because yesterday for the game we rented. We had a rental car, and that has to be back up by 1:00. So well, we'll have to leave as soon as we're done with this show, and that's about 22 minutes there, 22 minutes back area. So no, the next show is not going to start until a little bit later. Bruins money line. Yep, Bruins are my bet. Are a bet on team. Yes. They've gone over 120 one time and an Eastern Conference opponent. Only game that went over 120 went to overtime. Yeah, but I could see them putting up a lot of points. Cue the goalie hugs. Yes, the bear hug. I know no Kyrie, but the entire team usually struggles to score. Fair enough. Hey, Dre. There you go. Sean is from NOLA. Yes, he is. At home, not on the road. I know what you mean. So this is Dre Slim Shady show.
Pretty much.
Sure, let's do this. We'll keep on rolling. The Penguins are hosting the Rangers. Penguins are running a 160 favorite total of 5.5. Any thoughts on this one?
I'm gonna fade this game. Get your popcorn ready. Enjoy this one. Penguins are averaging 5.6 goals in the last 5 straight home games. They put 11 on Detroit, but that's not really surprising. Rangers are a top defense in my rankings, but this is a revenge spot for the Penguins after their 5-1 loss to the Rangers in the last meeting. I don't know what's going to happen in this game. I'm just going to fade it.
Fair enough. Finish my text to Higgs in a minute. I know Nick's on the Penguins. He laid the minus 160.
Yeah, I would lean them money line, but it's just I'm 160.
Yeah, 160 is a little bit big. Big revenge spot for the Pens, 5-1 last time.
Yep.
I'll find Apulu to hang upside down and start rapping Yo Shoddy. It's okay. I you know what? It took me a minute to figure that one out. My bad. But yeah, Nick likes the Penguins in that game. That's all I got for different hockey takes is Nick likes this. So speaking of Nick, his Islanders are minus 135 favorites in Columbus, taking on the Blue Jackets. Total of 6. I put over under twice, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. There we go. Boom. What are your thoughts on this one?
Islanders blasted the Blue Jackets 6-0 in the last meeting at home, but they aren't that great of a road team this year, these Islanders. Once again, I'm going to fade this game, but I would lean to the Islanders just until the Jackets can prove to me that they can beat them. After getting blasted that much, I have to see something different before I can back the Blue Jackets. So it's either Islanders or nothing for me.
Yeah. I will say Islanders have been playing a little bit better. They're not really in a playoff race anymore. They've kind of, messed that one up. But next year they should be good. But, yeah, why not take them down the stretch? Hopefully they win a couple games, get a little bit of momentum going into next year, and hopefully COVID won't screw them over and the league won't screw them over, and they'll have a shot at the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Canadiens, they're in Florida for the next game. Florida, slight, like 365 favorites. Total is 6 in this game. Thoughts?
Panthers puck line. Give me that. I got it at minus 150 last night when it opened. It's moved up already, and it's a decent parlay piece. I think. I think the Panthers just beat the snot out of the Canadians tonight. I have some friends who are bravely betting the minus 2.5 puck line at plus 110. I'm not as brave as them, but they're taking it. This is similar to the Oilers Coyotes situation that happened last night. I think it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah. Nick mentioned that one last night. He's like, "Yep, that was an easy money with the who do you call it last night?" So, yep. I like it. Over 5.5.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, why not?
Could be that, yeah.
Wait to game start and then get -1 for the Pens. That's fair. And baseball picks. We'll have baseball picks for the show. I have not looked at any spring training baseball yet. So any comments? I see a couple spring training comments. I have not looked at it. You want it? You want the over 5.5, not at 6.
Not 6. Yeah, definitely not 6. You're right.
And I think he was referring to the Penguins game. Isles team total over.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, definitely. It could be that. Over 2.5.
Thoughts on Phillies today? I have not looked at it. I'll do a quick little roto wire. Let's see what they have for their starters. Oh, against the Yankees. Yeah, go for it. I'm kidding. They got Aaron Nola going, and they got most of their starting lineup: Schwarber, Segura, Gregorius, Castellanos, Baum. Clark Schmidt for the Yankees is pitching with Donaldson, Gallo, Judge, Stanton, LeMahieu, Hicks, Conniff, Halefa. So a couple of 7 of their starters there. I don't know what the line is on the game. Yeah, why not go after the Phillies? I'm not a fan of the Yankee team. Well, I'm a Mets fan, so that kind of makes sense. But I will say I will bet the Yankees this year from time to time. Phillies are plus 120. Yeah, that'll be one of my plays today. There you go. Lean Habs team total over, and the over 6.5. Habs can still score. My parlay is Bruins, Penguins, Panthers. What up, guys? I hit the like button. Thanks, Eddie Sanchez. Bruins, yes. Penguins, yes. Panthers, yes. Yanks have that lineup better. Think twice. Yanks -1. I'm not laying -145 in spring training. I would take the Phillies at plus 120. It'll probably be one of my plays. Speaking of, not speaking of, but we get the Hurricanes. They're in Tampa Bay taking on the Lightning, -135. If I remember right, Jay, you're a Hurricanes fan, right?
I'm a big Hurricanes fan. You got North Carolina on my chest. Got Hurricanes in my heart.
Are you in North Carolina or?
No. I'm from North Carolina, but I currently live in the Midwest now.
Okay. I got you. We'll be going to 2 Hurricanes games next month, back-to-back days, 7th and 8th, when they play the Sabres and the Islanders. And we'll be not be wearing Hurricanes any of those days. But a total of 5.5 in this game. Canes at plus money. What are we thinking?
The Hurricanes, they smashed the Capitals last night, 6-1. It made me really angry because I also had a play on the Capitals to have over 2.5 goals. I thought it was going to be more of an open match, like a 4-3. I had the over, so that hit over 6, but I was pretty mad that it wasn't an evenly sided game. The Lightning on a 2-game win streak, and this is also a revenge spot for them. They lost 2-3 to the Hurricanes last meeting. I lean Lightning, but I can't bet against my Hurricanes, so I'm going to fade this one too.
Yeah, no, I feel that. There will definitely be some spots where I won't directly bet against my team, but I won't bet on them certain spots.
Exactly.
That's the difference between being a fan and being a handicapper, is knowing when not to bet on your teams. So, yeah, there you go. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning. Over 5.5. This is not a Canes spot. Lean Lightning. That's fair. And I know Nick's been high on the Canes for the rest of the year. So, Canes team total over. Tampa Bay. Ooh, overtime. That could be interesting.
Ooh,
and I will say draws are going to be pretty popular throughout the rest of the year. So definitely keep an eye on that. 4 games left. The Senators are at the Predators. Minus 205 are the Preds. Total is 6. Keep it rolling. What are we thinking?
Give me the over 6 of this game. 8 of the last 9 Predators games have hit 6 or gone over this number. Majority of those 8 have gone over this number. And Forsberg prop is a good look too. If it's going to be a high-scoring game, he's going to get a goal. And he's been shooting a lot too in these high-scoring games. So if it's going to be over 6, he's going to have over 2.5 shots on goal. So I'm looking at Forsberg props, and I'm looking at over 6 in this game.
There you go. Did Nick have anything in this game? I'm trying to figure. This is Senators. Yeah, he likes the over. So there you go. We'll keep on rolling. The Flyers are in Minnesota taking on the Wild. Wild slight 275 favorites. 6.5 is your total. Wild are going to be another team that you're going to want to see down the stretch. What are we thinking for this one?
The money line is juiced. Like I like the Wild. They're a good team. They're way better than the Flyers. I'm not taking minus 275. I'm not trusting the Wild with the puck line. Sorry, Terry. Your team is just wishy-washy, man. I can't do it. Even though they should be turning a corner to end the season, I just don't like either of these teams. If the Flyers were at home, it's a full-time job to pay the Flyers at home. But they're away from home, and I'm not going to trust that. The Wild have lost to some pretty bad teams at home. I'm not going to trust this game fade.
Yeah, that's fine. Minnesota is 8-1-1 their last 10, so they have definitely been playing a lot better. And the big reason why is Cam Talbot, who feels like he's on a hot seat. So he's got like a .949 save percentage now. His last couple of games, he's been insane. So,
but they have a lot of overtime wins too, like overtime and shootout wins, and they're just the kid be trusted.
Yeah. So, Wild under 6.5 for Nick. What is Lex thinking? Wild been playing some D. Yes, they have.
Playing good defense.
Yep. Yes, they have. All right, you get 2 big offensive teams in the next one. The Avalanche are in Calgary taking on the Flames. This one's, I'm going to call it a pick'em at this point. Total of 6.5. Where are you looking?
One of my favorite home teams as well is the Flames. I love the Flames. Love the Bruins at home. They just play a whole different type of game at home. They have already beat the Avs in Colorado. It was a close game. It might be close again. I'm still going to back the Flames in this one. I'm leaning towards the Flames. It opened up at minus 110. Now it's minus 113. I'm sure it was going to go up before the game starts. So I'm going to lean to the Flames.
That's fair. Yeah, I was joking around. It's 2 big offensive teams because I know Nick is on the under 6.5 in this game. So
yeah, it could be.
Nick's it's going to be a defensive game between these two.
Yeah.
So Flyers team total under 0.5 first period. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Lean Wild's puck line and Flyers team total under. Philly sucks on the road. They do. They're 8-19-5 on the road. So I think they're worse on the road than they are at home. Final hockey game of the day. You get the Stars, who are 160 road favorites, versus the Ducks. Quack. Total of 5.5 in this game. I don't know what happened with the Ducks. I think they've dropped 9 straight games.
Yeah, 9 straight.
What's happening with them?
No idea what is going on with this team. This is just a bad time to get the Stars, though. I think bad time. I think the Stars are gonna win this game. I feel it opened up at minus 160 for the Stars, and now it's just gone up to. On my book, it says that they're up minus 170 now.
Oh, wow.
So it's going up. The Ducks are going to try hard to get off the snide, but I think the Stars still win. The over is not a bad play, but I wouldn't touch it. I like both teams to score 2+ goals. That's at minus 165. But I don't trust Dallas in regulation. away from home.
Mhm.
So but stars are part of my parlay that I have going on. Got a little D-Gen parlay going.
Nothing
Got the
wrong with that.
Panthers puck line and the Stars money line.
I got you. But yeah, no, it makes sense. It's always as long as if you're parlaying stuff, as long as you're straight betting it too, you'll be good to go.
Yep.
And don't put a lot of money on parlays. I have my little scroller here from when Terry decided to try to give out parlays. Us here at Earle Sports Bets do not condone parlays. Bet your parlays at your own risk.
I agree.
We have fun with that one. But yeah, that's big thing, just money management. So but yeah, Stars, definitely a good spot for him. Ducks not been playing all that well. More playoff style hockey, under 6.5. He's talking about Colorado. Poached duck, Stars money line. Fair enough.
Poached duck.
I was going for more of a roasted duck with a nice olive oil finish, but no. Yeah, that works. It's called regression. Yes. Yes, it is. 1-800. No, because isn't the Stars? Stars are I don't think they're quite up. They're 1 point behind Vegas.
Yeah, they're not that bad of a team. I like the Stars a lot.
Yeah, I don't mind the Stars. But that's all the games. We made it through all the games in 40 minutes. Good work. But we'll go ahead and do some housekeeping and recapping and all that good stuff. And then we'll be heading on out for today. Once again, hashtag bestbarsupdogs on Twitter. Tag me if you posted in there. Because pride in some purple and gold nation with a little bit of East Carolina. But and if they win, we get free drinks and stuff. Anyways, but if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. We're trying to reach 1,800 subscribers by opening day. I believe we're in the mid 1760s. So we're pretty close, and it's about a week away. So see if we can try to hit 1,800 subscribers by day one of the baseball season. Make sure you guys check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, the EarleSportsBets.com website, ESB Shorts, all linked down below. I forgot to set up a banner, but hold on. Make sure you guys go follow Dre over on Twitter at @bkaepernick. I could probably actually grab his B Kaepernick. Here we go.
Yep, posting pics all day, every day. We had a bad couple of days last 2 days, but we're gonna get off that snide as well.
And if you guys want soccer picks, I know you put out soccer stuff too. So
yeah, I have a D-Gen parlay if anyone's interested, because it's World Cup, so the World Cup is not really good odds. They're all juiced to like -1, -500, -400, because these teams are just way better than the teams are playing.
Yeah.
But if you guys wanted to parlay, I'd parlay Brazil, Japan, and Portugal today. All together, +110. Not bad.
There you go. But I put his link in the chat, so if you guys are interested in checking him out. Not 9-pick NHL over/under parlay. Have fun. Make sure you straight bet them. Honestly, okay. If instead of doing the whole 9, I mean, you could do a 9-1, put a put like a tenth of a unit or something on it. But I would highly recommend, if you're going to do parlays and stuff, maybe do 3-3-leggers. Put a slightly more than if you would put the 9-legger, and make sure you straight bet all 9. Because the best way to go 2-1 is put into a 3-leg parlay.
The better the odds, the less I want to parlay. Like those over under totals.
$5 for fun. Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. $5 parlay, it's not going to hit, but good luck. But a little bit of Max Wagers Network. Higgs' show. I think I'm going to try to get, as soon as I get back from the airport with dropping off the rental car with my dad, I'm going to try to get that powered up and going. So probably anywhere from 12:15, 12:30 range, and we'll go pretty much right up until morning wood. Allie and Lenny, 1 o'clock for morning wood. 2 o'clock, just parlays with Chris King. 3 o'clock, Scott and Scott show, Call the Cops. It's not Call the Cops. That's just my favorite segment. But they're Game Back to the Window, I think it's called. That's at 3. And then the main event, Game Time Decision at 5 o'clock. All of them on the Max Wagers Network. So make sure you guys subscribe to that as well. Will you have MLB plays for today, or did I miss them? I will. I do not have them now. They will be on Higgs's show later because a bunch of the lineups still haven't came out. I can tell you that Phillies plus 120 will be one of the plays on my card, but I have not come up with my other two yet. So I will be giving them out over on that show. Just you got to give me some time with capping them. Hey, Dad. Dad, I'll be ready to go in a couple minutes. I've hit twice this month. LOL makes it fun. Yes, there you go. Great night. Yes. And Dad, I still have it right there. And most of the pictures on Facebook with of Jamal Murray was my dad just going snap, 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 snap. So that because that's kind of like the proof that it was him. Fantastic night. But that should wrap it up for today's show. Jay, do you got any last words before we head on out for today?
No, I'm just getting ready for a baseball season. I really don't tamper with the preseason, but I'm ready for it to get underway.
Oh, I am ready for some baseball. I know it's the slower time of year, but baseball is my favorite sport. I'm ready for that. And then, as weird as it sounds, the summertime is kind of my favorite time for sports betting because we got baseball and we got WNBA. So let's roll. Yeah. I love WNBA betting on it. We were up like 14 units last year on it. That was fantastic. Yeah, we had a really good WNBA year last year. So I'm excited for it as well. What's y'all's favorite hockey play? Nick said the Bruins. Bruins is his favorite.
Well, that's Bruins too. Bruins.
So that should wrap it up for today. Me and Nick will be back tomorrow around 12:15 for another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Make sure you guys go follow Dre on Twitter at @BKaepernick. It's going to wrap it up. Good luck to everybody with whatever sport you guys are betting, college basketball, NBA, hockey, spring training, baseball, Russian table tennis, whatever you're betting today. Good luck. Let's make some money. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow, 10:15 a.m. for another Earle Sports Bet Show. See you guys later.